Welcome to the TT4T News. I'm Jeff Burnett.
I'm Ann Feldman.
And I'm Jeanette Carlson.
And we are
the Tech Trio. So what's been happening in Bellevue Public Schools lately?
Well, we have had a lot of people into the superhero training zone this semester, and it sure has been a lot of fun and really impactful in the classroom.
You know, Jeanette, one of the things I love about our trainings is just the consistency that runs through all of them, no matter who we're training.
I agree, Jeff. I like how each of our trainings start with the goal for the day, so the teachers know before we start what we're going to be working on and why we're working on it. It's important for us to also include the ISTE standards in there so teachers know how we are going about implementing technology into the classroom so that as we move forward, they know they're getting something that will be really impactful in their classroom.
Yes, and we use that constructivist approach to teaching and learning where we are hands-on and people are actually creating and doing, so they're not sitting and getting. We shift to that role of facilitator, and then throughout those trainings we weave in additional high-impact frameworks such as SAMR, TPAC, and the Danielson framework. So when people leave, they have a really solid understanding of how that ties into the big picture of teaching and learning, and it's just wonderful. Love it.
Another exciting event coming up is NETA 17. The Nebraska Educational Technology Association Spring Conference is here. This is an awesome conference that is full of learning, collaborating, and connecting among educators from around the region. Bellevue Public Schools will have over 40 teachers attending the conference, and best of all, 19 of them will be presenting. Congratulations and thank you to all the BPS teachers who will be sharing their amazing stories at the conference.
Did you hear that? That means it's time for my halftime highlights. For this episode's highlights, it's time to celebrate. Let's start the celebration by congratulating Ann Feldman, who became the very first Bellevue Public Schools Apple Distinguished Educator. The ADE program recognizes K-12 and higher education pioneers who are using a variety of Apple products to transform teaching and learning in powerful ways. Today, that community of over 2,500 visionary educators and innovative leaders are doing amazing things with Apple technology in and out of the classroom. On Ann's journey to becoming an ADE, she also took part in the Apple Academy in Cupertino, California, where she experienced in-depth training on all things Apple, which allowed her to bring back the Apple curriculum to be used in future BPS trainings. We are proud to have Ann representing Bellevue Public Schools. Congratulations. We'd also like to celebrate the following Bellevue Public Schools educators who recently became Apple Teachers. Apple Teacher is a free professional learning program designed to support and celebrate educators using Apple products for teaching and learning. After building their skills on the iPad and Mac, teachers took a series of quizzes to become an Apple Teacher. We are very proud of you for continuing to grow as educators. Congratulations.
It's that time of our episode for Jeff's Flying High Shoutouts. This is the part of our episode where we highlight awesome things happening in Bellevue Public Schools by staff and students. This week, we travel over to Twin Ridge Elementary where Mrs. Williams, a 5th grade teacher, took her classroom global this past week, joining a Shark for Kids Google Hangout. This was a Google Hangout that included 5 classrooms from North America and 1 shark expert joining the Hangout from Scotland. Mrs. Williams and her students got to learn all about sharks and ask questions directly to an expert, while connecting with classrooms from Texas to Minnesota, Indiana, and even Ontario, Canada. An awesome experience for students that shows the power of using your one teacher laptop to take your classroom global. Great job, Mrs. Williams.
Do you have a burning question? I might have an answer. It's time to ask Ann.
Okay, Ann, I have a question for you.
Oh, I might have an answer.
Well, we just did some training with the administrative team, and I was wondering what would be a good way for them to use Schoology to communicate with their staff.
Definitely.
Well, I am so glad you asked. Let me just take a minute to show you some great ways that you can use Schoology updates. Let's take a look at those updates. Updates are great for admins and teachers alike. Today, I'll show you 4 handy update features, how to do text updates, include a poll, add links, and even embed features into your update. So let's take a peek. if I want to post this update, please prepare for the quiz over section 6.2, all you have to do is hit the post button, and this will now be in the course, BPS Professional Development Days. So if I hit post, it is now posted. Now if you post something and you want to remove that update, notice when I hover up here, I get this gear setting and a handy little down arrow to where I can choose delete, and then delete the update. The second thing that you can do is put a link right into your update, and then just hit post. So that link you can just paste on in. Notice that here from this home page, to send an update, you can just click here on update. You don't even have to be in a course to do it. So if you want to create a poll, that's one of those buttons that I showed you down at the bottom. Just click poll, and then you add those features in. So again, like she has fall, spring, winter, you can just come down here and keep adding options. And then when you're ready to post, you can choose now from all of your courses that you are an admin in. So from here, I can choose this course, and then if I'd like to add another course, I can come in here again and add another course. So you can post that update to as many courses as you like at the very same time. Super handy and quite a time saver. The fourth feature that I'm going to talk to you about today is you can also use embed code to embed such things as Google Forms, Padlets, videos, and Google Slides. Let's jump over here and take a look at what Gina Stuckenholtz, 7th grade math teacher at Lewis and Clark Middle School, did. She embedded a poll for her students into the update. And notice how that comes up, and it just looks so nice and clean for students. To embed that Google form, it's actually very simple. Let's just take a quick peek. Let's jump over here. I have just like a new teacher training exit ticket. So it's really very simple to embed something into Schoology. And super simple, if you're using Google, just go to the send button here in your Google form, and you'll notice this icon just with the greater than and less than symbol. That always means that embed code. So that works for everything. You can always look for embed code in anything you do, such as Padlet, Google Slides, YouTube videos. But anyway, once you copy that code, we just zip back over here to Schoology, and in your update, you're going to go down here to where we use that hyperlink. Notice it also says link and embed, and that's where the magic happens. I'm going to just paste that in here and give this a title, and we'll say this is an exit ticket today. This is what I've got here. And then attach. Now it is going to ask you to put something in here, and I'll say please take this exit ticket. Then you just click on post. And it's as simple as that. That will be now embedded, and it will show up for the user, and it looks just like that Google form. Simple and easy to use.
Wow, thanks, Anne. What a powerful way to use Schoology to build community in your building, in the classroom, maybe across grade levels, and then even across buildings. That is going to be a really powerful piece for everyone to use next year. So thanks for sharing.
Thanks,
Thank you for asking.
And again, those sweaters only work because it's Easter. That's all I'm saying.
They are kind of a little bright.
I'm not. Am I just not?
Well, you guys, I tilt it
chair
a little
is
bit
not
so that
as
you're
far
looking
back.
at each other.
Oh,
And so that
you want us
I
to
don't
go
have
that.
I don't have to be like whoa, and you don't have to go whoa. And
Oh, whoa. Where's Jeanette?
A lot of fun and really impactful in the classroom.
I got nothing.
So,
okay, that was great.
and you
That
guys
was-
just stare at me. You got nothing to say?
I thought you were going to say something else. So I didn't know what.
So
awesome.
Well, teachers come in, they're excited to learn, but they get just one or two things, and
And the gift of time. Okay, let's go.
She looked at me. I just,
all right.
but you could have kept going. My face was to the side.
Well, I don't know. You started making me laugh. Like,
Day. National Grilled Cheese Day was yesterday.
Farmhouse has a great.
Grilled cheese. Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's another grilled
Alright.
cheese day. Friday. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Are you recording?
yeah,
Oh. Yeah. That's going to be a lot of.
just 45 seconds.
It's funny to watch. Okay, go.
Golly. And I will worry about it. I'm the one
one time when
doing
I
it.
was
just have
editing
so
this.
much fun.
Yes,
and
and
I
we
just watch it. It makes me smile.
It makes me laugh too. And the time I was doing it, you guys had been gone or something, or I had been gone, and it was just so fun. I felt like you guys were with me all weekend while I edited.
That's scary.
Great. And
Okay.
I just laugh. It just
Yes, you guys make me laugh.
So
It does make me happy.
No, I'm
All
gonna have to
right.
do another one.
And I'm happy.